Alright guys, Bill and we're back with more Final Fantasy VII Remake. Continue on.
All the items you can want.
He's a regular. Stock up here and he might throw in a freebie or two.
For you, maybe.
Well, you could try being a little nicer.
To get free shit? Not my style.
They really
Our
say
next
shit
stop
in
is
the
Stargazer
PS1.
Heights. Landlady's a client.
Just met her.
Then you know what to expect.
I mean,
Remember,
really,
she's
just
a
in
good friend
general,
of
in Final
Avalanche,
Fantasy, just
so be
to
nice.
get free shit just feels like a
Please.
weird line. Oh, whatever.
My husband decided to go to the station and see if it had gotten any better.
The bombings.
Why is she just like randomly saying that? That's such a weird thing.
I mean, his best move right now is to go around and tell everybody that you trust everybody. I trust this person, I trust that person.
Hey, Marl.
Obviously not.
Got some filters for you.
Tifa, my dear girl. Oh, what's he doing here?
Working?
Be nice.
Okay, that's not bad. Nice got proven
Cloud's
videos
helping
and
me with
reaction.
collections.
You better take care of her.
So I mean, like, it's
I'm
doing
pretty
what my
good at
Ghost
taking care
Tsushima
of
video
myself,
did,
you know.
essentially.
That I do.
At this point, so I mean,
Still,
again, it's
better
100,
him than you.
120 views, somewhere in
No
that range.
charm, no wit.
Not
big
good,
sword,
but it's like,
but no
I'm
skills.
content with that.
I've got skills.
Be nice.
I'm doing my best.
You're looking awfully glum. Are you getting enough sleep? A good long rest will cure anything, I tell you.
A tried and true lesson for life on the ground floor. Am I right?
That you are. Now, your money.
Thanks, Marl. You take care of yourself.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Rough spots. Okay. Sure, in the original game you could only save there, right?
Marl's great. She helped get me set up back in the day.
You been here a while now?
5 years, give or take. But never mind that. We've got to get you your money.
Wait, so has it been
Last
5 years
stop
since
is the
we've
weapons
seen
store.
her? Why? Like, wouldn't you think there'll be more like weirdness between the two?
Hey, if it isn't Tifa.
Because like he mentioned 5 years, but I was assuming it was like, oh, 5 years since like like an event or something, and then like they've seen each other since then. But
We're
now
so
it sounds
sorry
like they
about that.
actually.
Hopefully this one will work better.
Whatever.
Save your excuses and get out.
All right. If you could just settle your bill, we'll be on our way.
The hell? You charging me for your busted ass goods?
My associate handles payment disputes.
Think you can mosey up in here and have it your way?
Pretty please.
Thank you very much. Seeing as we're done with our rounds and you've got a small fortune now, why not take a gander at the weapons?
Well, when will Barrett be back with the rest?
Before we open up tonight. It'll be a while yet, so... What do you want to do?
Don't really know.
In that case, I've got a suggestion. Want to hear it? If you're serious about becoming a merc, then you're going to need to start making connections. It's not what you know, but who you know, you know?
Another lesson for life on the ground floor.
Yep. Connections get you jobs. Jobs build your rep. And more rep gets you better connections.
How do I start?
Why not help out the neighborhood watch?
So essentially, these
They're
are
mostly
sacrifices.
volunteers, but you'll get to know people.
Yeah, okay.
Didn't see anybody at the office, so let's head up top.
Trust Cody and Tyler 100% or anything.
No better way to keep you and your family
A lot
safe
of people, like,
than with
he's
a weapon
able
of
to
your
kind of
own.
pick up on
Come and check out.
people that are working with other specific people. You can go to Bailey and say, I trust you, I trust Avon, I trust all the people that I know. You know, I know that you're working with. At least that's a start.
Do
Just
something.
make everybody feel
Huh. Didn't know you were holding down the fort.
Oh, hey, Cloud. Looking to join the neighborhood watch?
That depends. What does this neighborhood watch do?
Lots of stuff, really. But our top priority
I was
taking
really
care of
hoping they
any
would say,
kids that
watch
wander
the
into town.
neighborhood.
That, and then teaching the locals how to defend themselves.
Like they say, the only one who will look out for you is you.
Cloud's a great fighter, but only we know that. If no one knows him, no one will hire him. Thought if he joined the Watch, he could get his name out there.
That would work for everybody.
Truth be told, we could really use your help. We can't pay you in gil, but we'll work something out. For example... Aha! What about your sword? I could mod it for you.
No thanks. It's fine just the way it is.
What? You some kind of purist? I know I'd never pass up a chance to improve my gear. Come on. At least let me show you how it's done.
Okay, so what is this? Enhanced weapons. Upgraded weapons. Okay. Oh, wait, what the fuck? Okay, this is a bit of a different thing than I was expecting. Okay, what do we want then? We have 4, so we can do 2 of these. I think we'll just go for this. And then max HP. I think we might go for max HP. That'll be it for now.
Here that I think this week is showing. Not that he's doing anything bad by any means, but like if you saw him playing Big Brother 11, you know what he's capable of, and you know that if and when he gets out this week, as Janelle is making very clear, he is going to be very dangerous. So she's right about that. He's going to show all of us that when that turns out to be the case. But for now, he's just waiting to this point.
All set? Needless to say, you'll have to try it out to appreciate the difference.
Thanks.
Huh, we'll do you one better. Spread the word to everyone who'll listen about the new merc in town.
Between him and Wedge, there isn't anyone they don't know.
I'll march through the streets singing your praises, even on an empty
26
stomach.
minutes left.
So, where are these monsters?
Scrap Boulevard. Good hunting.
Hey, Cloud, I'll come with.
No, I've got this.
But you don't know the way, do you?
Lead on.
Sure thing. I know these streets better than
Oh
anyone.
my god, I didn't even notice how skinny she is. Well, whatever.
Can to stay safe this week so he's not the first boot and like good because it's working. But it's damaging his long-term game for sure. The way that people look at him in the game right now is as an easy con. Even the people he is working with, even his allies like Day and Bay, they kind of look at him, I think, like Cody looks at David.
Scrap Boulevard is out west. Past the barricades, supposed to keep the monsters out. Anyway, we should prepare, just in case. Searching for candidates.
That who Wedge mentioned? That sword's
He's not like a valued member of any alliance right now.
Good luck, Tifa, and be careful.
Anthony, and that needs
Here's Scrap Boulevard.
I can see why monsters would feel right at home.
And the more we pile up, the more they show up.
into the mix of things. But we'll see how that goes. Speaking of Day and Bay, they did have a brief conversation where they talked about like we're doing well. We don't get to talk very often, but like we cannot win HOH. We do not want to win HOH because we are connected to too many people. It would give away their spots essentially. I actually don't love that from Day and Bay. I would actually like them to win in HOH.
Oh wait, no, that's not what I meant to
But
do.
I don't think it's like a clear-cut decision here. I think you can go either way with this. I do think they have a decent amount of loyalty from Kobe and Enzo, and I think
And there's our first challenger. Show me what you got, Cloud. Wow, so that's what a soldier looks like in action.
This was just a warm-up.
I'll bet. Let's keep at it.
Yeah, I was pretty surprised yesterday where like Devon was talking about who her closest allies for her. She said obviously number 1's Bailey. Her number 2 is Enzo. Which that came out of left field. Like what the fuck? Like, obviously she has that for grades. Like, but she had like Enzo number 2, then Danny number 3, and then wait, what was I? I wasn't paying attention. I should have paid attention. And then Cody number 4. Like the Enzo one felt really out of left field. Like, why is Enzo above Cody and Danny, like 2 people she spends more time talking to? Which, I mean, you gotta give credit to Enzo. But what the fuck?
You're good at this. Charging in like it was nothing. Well, I've been here 5 years now. All right. I think that might be the last of them.
They won't stay gone for long.
Of course not. Even so, folks will be grateful for the peace and quiet in the meantime. A win's a win, you know?
True.
Trust me, it'll do wonders for your rent. Right. Let's go check in with Biggs and Wedge.
Ian. I think they need to take out Ian. Yeah.
That's just the thing that, like,
Back
I feel like
already?
since there's no
Got every last one, too. Now the slum should be safe.
I think Ian will say they should go.
Good job.
But Memphis, yeah, that's a good one too.
We told everyone we could about you.
So I heard. I've got to ask, though. What did you tell them?
It's all right. All you gotta do is keep up the good work. It'll pay off soon enough, I promise.
How's the sword, by the way?
Good.
Glad to hear it. Seems like the perfect fit for you.
Yeah.
What's
We've
this
been through a
forced?
lot.
Yeah, that was really forced. I knew that was coming too. It's like, what the fuck
You
are we?
okay?
Like, why is this here?
I'm fine.
Been meaning to ask. After you left the village,
It's a long story.
I've got time. Why don't you tell me all about it while we try to rustle up some more work for you?
That sounds great. I'll come too.
Oh, no, you won't.
What?
Run along now, you two.
Sorry,
Go on.
maybe next time.
No fair.
Think about it for a second. They haven't seen each other in years. You'd be a third wheel.
Hey, before we get back to it, why don't you check out the weapons?
No need.
Come on, the dealer's probably heard all about you by now. Might treat you better.
I don't know about that.
By taking that shot at Memphis, they lose a lot of trust that they have with Cody right now.
Someone got rid of all the monsters on
So it just, I do feel one, maybe the one after that, they can start trying to go more.
No,
right now,
that was supposed to be
there's a lot of
me.
People
You know,
shooting at each
there's a
other in
hole
the
in the
house while they are perfectly far back from everything happening, and they can.
Yeah, I don't think they need. I screwed the fact that they need time, but I do think they definitely have people to go after.
That'll take on any monster. You the man?
This or the next week.
Word spreads fast around here.
What if I am?
Sorry about before. I get antsy when business is slow.
That might be the right call. I think
Man, in your line of work needs weapons, no? Why not try that one on for size? Yours on the house. Badass like you rocking my weapons is good advertising. Think about it.
Sure.
Or if you want to take a look at something else.
Just to look.
If Franzel or Danny win an HOH, and like, you know, Enzo and Cody and Tyler, they all gravitate in that direction even more, and you know,
How much is it?
Anthony and
1,000?
Kevin start pulling them
No,
in,
not really worth it.
like, I'm just,
It's worse.
I don't know. But we'll see, we'll see. I think they're in such a good position that either way, and it'll still like I'm just like they're in a spot where there are two good options, and I'm just talking about like I think one might be better than the other, and they kind of disagree with me, and they're going in the other direction, and I think that's also going to work out very well for them. So we'll see where it goes, but that is the direction they're going, and they do not plan on winning this.
Don't be a stranger.
And that is an interesting position for them to be in. I just worry about it. All right.
Since you've got yourself a new weapon, let's see if we can't put it to good use. Come on, let's go chat up Weimar.
Who?
The guy who tracks all the requests that come to the watch. You never know. Could toss some work your way.
Where's he at?
Oh, he should be back at the office by now.
For now.
Very popular game back in our childhood. I don't know, it's still popular, right?
I think people play this so
You know, the Connect 4 as a video game, not a video game.
Got new numbers for monsters?
Searching for candidates.
Hey there, Tifa.
But,
You need a helping hand?
Actually, I wanted to introduce you to an old friend.
Why
of
is she
mine.
always like bend
This is
forward
Clyde.
and stuff?
He's
That's
a
the thing
merc.
that's like especially because like her breasts are like abnormally like sized based on the rest of her body. It's just really kind of irritates me.
I'll take on anything for the right price, that is.
Experienced and cocky, huh? If it's a challenge you want, I might have a few good ones. Your clients can fill you in on the details. Prove yourself at these jobs, and I'll see if I can't find you some more.
Thanks.
Like the roots or something. And then, you know.
Okay, so this is the side
Candidate
quest.
detective. Performing physical analysis. Sizable weapon, excellent cardiovascular health and impressive lung capacity, perfectly balanced muscle and bone structure. An optimal candidate. My name is Chadley. I'm an intern for Shinra's Research and Development Division. I hope you'll be interested in helping me with my research. Please accept this as a down payment. I would like you to set that assess materia in your equipment and use it to gather intelligence in battle. This data will help me to develop new types of materia.
I'm not interested in working for Shinra.
You should know that I work actively to undermine Shinra's efforts. I'm sure you of all people can appreciate the tremendous power of materia, as well as how it might be wielded against your corporate enemies. And if you later decide that I am not worthy of your trust, you can do what you do best.
I will hold you to that.
Excellent! Then we shall work together so long as you deem fit. Once you've completed your task, please return and report to me.
Real. It's not gonna last.
This is definitely not very gamey.
And so here's the thing about this from Tyler. He's right. It's a good read. But he could have been.
Please set the orb of assess materia to your equipment and use it to gather battle intel.
At the start, like he was there, he could have been in the core, but he didn't give them anything. He didn't give them anything, and now he sees that they're not giving him
So what are we doing?
anything, and he's like, they don't trust me. I knew it. But like he was the
Do
problem.
me proud now, and I just might have more work for you later.
But he talks to Christmas about how he wants to get closer to Cody. He wants to work on this.
I'm confused on
You're
what
gonna
we're
have to talk
doing.
to your clients if you want all the
Bailey.
details.
Tyler gives Christmas advice on Bailey, saying,
Okay.
like, once you are in with Bailey,
Tally of monsters slain has been updated. Got new
like
numbers
she's
for monsters
super
slain.
friendly when she doesn't feel comfortable with you, and once you get like
Tally of
in with her,
monsters slain.
she'll like drop the friendliness a little bit, and
I'm so confused. Wait, what?
like that's how you know that you're in with her. And I was like, that's a
You'll never want for work around here if you prove yourself useful.
Super correct.
Please set the orb of assess materia to your equipment and use it to gather battle intel.
Like very solid read from Tyler there.
Yeah, just to talk about what you were saying with Tyler and that alliance, I mean, Tyler comes from a world where he just had his own season where level 6 formed, and it felt so quick and natural to him. It seemed like those 6 people just gelled really well right off the bat. And here he is. I mean, yeah, I totally agree that he could have put in the extra work to make that stick with those people. But I think it's probably become a little obvious to him that there are people like Cody and Enzo that are more close, and maybe Memphis as well, more close to them. Danny seems another person that is like a little bit closer to them. So sure, he can insert himself in there, but if it's not feeling as natural,
This is
or
better in
as,
terms of magic.
normal
Okay,
as
this
it
is
should
better
be,
in
and
terms
since
of
he's pursuing
attack.
with an alliance that he already had that worked, I think that's what's bringing him.
Wait,
so
no,
close
this
to
is better.
Christmas.
I'm getting
That's a
confused.
natural connection.
This is selected right now. Okay, yeah, so this is better in terms of magic.
Josh
Okay,
and
so
Casey
I
weren't
don't
there,
use
so the
that
two
then.
of them have been like in lockstep since the start. But like we have to look out for each other. You know, our number ones didn't make it, so now we're number ones. So that feels natural to him, and I think that's why he's using Christmas as a sounding board to be like, I don't know about this other group. And when he goes to Cody as well, and he's talking to Cody about how this doesn't feel right, he's like trying to get the right pieces together. He wants it to work. Tyler, like, we know how Tyler would ideally play, having, you know, another alliance of X amount of people like in his corner watching his back kind of thing, and you know he look out for them in the same way.
What am I doing?
But he's really kind of just had to play this.
You're gonna have to talk to your clients if you want all the details.
Making this
Who are the
Please
clients,
set the
though?
orb of assess materia to your equipment
Oh,
and use it
assess,
to gather
okay.
battle intel.
Just kind of feeling people out because it just seems like this new level 6 that he might have seen in his head coming together is just not what he expected.
I guess we have to.
As longevity.
Yep. And so he talks to Christmas about this. They agree that like an alliance that's actually going to work together will like they'll spill everything. Not like the secret Tyler.
Please set the orb of assess materia to your equipment and use it.
Other people will open up more. And like I was like, Tyler, you know this. Why haven't you done it with them? Like people are always. I think people get lost in like reading other people. Like, is this person lying to me? Here are the signs.
I'm so confused. What are we doing?
Whether they can trust the other person, that they don't focus enough on, am I giving off vibes that they can trust me?
Until they get
And it becomes this sort of like cyclical thing where I'm focused on can I trust them, they're focused on can they trust me, and neither of us are giving off trusting vibes, and so we're starting to read, this person isn't trustworthy, and that makes us even more closed off, and then they're reading.
Hey there, Tifa. Welcome back. And you, the new merc in town looking for work, right?
They have that conversation, and then immediately following
In that case, maybe you could do something about the Doom Rats? Them and their were-rat buddies have been tearing up town looking for food and whatnot. Got into the store and made one hell of a mess, let me tell you.
Tyler then is going to have a conversation with
you think that's funny, do you? Don't lie.
It's
I
kind
saw
of
you
like
crack
Harrison.
Well,
Really?
do the job and you can laugh it
Okay,
up for all
fine.
I care.
Scott Pilgrim video is number 8 out of my last 10 somehow. It's doing better than Horizon and Ghost of Tsushima. It's not doing well still. Like it's still on pace for barely 100, but still, I mean, could have been worse, I guess.
very fun, great stories, but it's hard to connect to him on a human level.
All the items you
went to when the beats were on, when he was HOH. I think he really does want to work with Tyler the most. He's just worried about it. And so he's like, I like you, I can, like, I get, like, you
I don't see any Doom Rats around.
What do you think? Should we wait? You know, this might be a waste of time. Let's head back to the store and touch base for now.
probably not going to work. And Tyler's like, we need some like team building exercises or something to build some trust here. It needs to be natural too, so it's like it's hard. So this is a very good conversation for Tyler. Not a great conversation for Cody, I think, because I do think that Cody needs Tyler to not be against him, but I don't think that Cody should trust Tyler 100%. And so if Cody was just playing Tyler to get him on board and doesn't really trust him and really would prefer to work with like Enzo, great for Cody. If Cody was being genuine and really want to work with Tyler closely, then I'm a little concerned with him because it's kind of like that's going all in. That's risking it all that Tyler is not gonna stab you. And I think it's possible that Tyler, runs the game with Cody. I think they can do really well together like that. But if Tyler is not all in with Cody, like he wasn't all in with JC, that's gonna be dangerous for Cody.
Yeah, I haven't really, this hasn't been a big Cody update to this point, but I do have a lot of Cody takes. I I've always been in the same boat as you. Defending Cody's Big Brother 16 game, really high on how he played then, and really, considered him a big threat to win this game. I think a lot of people did. I'm pretty sure he went high on a lot of drafts out there that people were feeling good about him. But as it started to play out, like last night, I agreed more with the, I guess, Brent and Melissa side of things. I think you originally gave him a 9. I wasn't feeling that myself.
I'm back at 9, by the way.
Oh.
I overreacted.
What do we have here?
When I read these
I'm guessing
conversations,
you're that merc I've heard so much about. You're not here to shop, are you? People were right. You look like you can handle yourself. So some trakes have made themselves at home in the abandoned Talaga factory. Can't have that kind of trouble around here. My regulars will do anything to get their hands on the scrap in there, and if they run into those drakes, they could get hurt.
I'll handle it.
Much obliged, sir. Head on over to the old Talaga factory and talk to Narji. He's the watchman guarding the entrance. Good luck. I'm counting on you, my friend.
Oh, Tyler's against Cody. This is exciting. He's gonna work with Janelle and Kaser. And I'm like, I didn't quite get that nearly as much when I watched it myself.
Yeah, well, like I said, I was at a 7. I still feel like I am at a 7 as of right now. It felt to me like as I've been watching Cody this season, I think the best way to, I guess, describe it is I feel like he's trying to play the Cody and the Derek at the same time because he doesn't have the Derek anymore. So he's got to be the one that is, like the puppet master, the one that's doing all the work and pulling people in. But that's not him. That's not his game. That's not what he excels in. Making these connections. He's good at having a social game kind of thing. But when it's coming, I don't know. Just maybe it's some of these people that he's trying to force it with. The Tyler and Cody thing, like at first on the first day when they came together, I was like, okay, I can see it. But then as time has gone on, I think at least Tyler has been kind of realizing that maybe this is not.
Factory's off limits. Drakes have been spotted inside. Huh?
Vibe as well as
wait a minute.
Derek,
Tifa? Don't tell me you're here to take care of those things. Are you? In that case, be my guest. We
Wait,
believe there's
what?
at least
That
2
makes no
groups
sense.
lurking somewhere inside the factory. Find and cull them all.
Tyler is as well. A lot of what Cody's been doing, I've been a little underwhelmed with. As I'm not saying he's doing anything bad, like I said, 7 or even an 8. Like I think he's still up there doing well, and I agree with your reasons for the 9. In some ways, it's just that I feel like he has been not as authentic with a lot of these conversations. People aren't giving him their full trust. There are some people that are. The Memphis is, whether it's Danny or Nicole, that are feeling okay with him, feeling good with him. I just feel like
easy.
I'm not as impressed with him as I thought I was. But for situations, pressure on him to kind of just relax. Use that social game to really work on those.
Let's go.
Is anti-winner. He's Nicole. He's Frenzel's worst fear. We also got Cody, Frenzel, and Danny talking again about the core 4, as I mentioned a little bit earlier. The backyard is open still. They're like hanging out. The have-nots get to eat.
Bring it on!
See ya.
That's the way to do it.
It's fun. They were like hanging out. They were getting along. They were joking. So that was interesting.
Seriously.
We also heard Dawn talk to the kids
Now.
right before the game. That she likes Nicole Anthony and she likes Candace.
Brace yourself. Sloppy.
She kind of wishes that she didn't
Let's finish this.
We're killed for a shower.
But that's the group that she feels the most comfortable with.
Locked up tight.
And this is why for me I'm worried about them not wanting to win HOH. I feel like they're too comfortable here in this group, and I don't know if Bailey is in
Going in. You're good at this.
Told you so.
Alright, cool. So the game allows teachers to return
So
straight up.
if we end up in a situation next week where Janelle is gone after week 2, and now all of a sudden, like, in case there's not as much of a threat anymore, and then maybe eventually...
Cool, I haven't
people are
lost any
starting to
subscribers
look at,
yet.
Devon and Bailey as people that are in a good
The
position,
video's still
and,
doing
you know,
better
they're
than
not
the other
exactly-
two, so
I don't know, it's
not too bad.
tough, and obviously we need Devon's reads to get a little bit better.
Got rid of those drakes in the factory, did ya? What a relief. I can't wait to give my regulars the good news. You're the real deal, all right. Keep it up.
The podcast is done 3.5 minutes, so I might as well just wrap up the
I've worked
podcast.
with my fair share over the years, so believe me when I say that I know what I'm talking about. Anyway, you're needed over at the Pillar. Apparently another flying bastard stirring up trouble. Bet you can't get enough of this, huh?
Well,
No, I get it. If you're good at something, might as well make it your living. May not know you, but I know a man who's found his calling when I see one. Keep at it. I switch out my stock every so often, so drop by when you're in the neighborhood, huh?
Christmas wants the incinerators. Memphis mentioned the usual suspects.
That went well.
She brought that up to
Could
Cody.
be you
She
found your
brought it up
calling.
to Tyler.
Sure.
They also talked about Janelle.
Was alright, I guess.
How they don't
Think of each job as an opportunity,
and stuff like
not
that.
to make money, but to build
But
connections.
That was pretty much it
It's not what you know, but
for
who.
the day. Matt, did you have anything
You
else?
remembered.
Not a patient teacher.
COVID testing.
Yes.
Maybe not so patient next time.
About that, they
Oh boy.
go one by one to the diary room. They get that
Oh,
test that
Barrett should have finished collecting his share of the money by now.
take.
So what do you want
and
to
they
do?
were all, you know, freaking
Head
out a
back
little
to the
bit
bar?
about that. Came back out, you know, some crying, some not, because that thing was so far up in your head. There's that. Stacks is asked a couple times now, and I edited it. They were talking about how Janelle called out Cody. Was that yesterday? For when Cody met Evil Dick and Amanda refused to shake her hand. This was all, I guess, yesterday. Saying serious foot in the mouth. I guess so. Well, I know that I saw that conversation, so I actually think it was
It's on now. Now. Let's finish this. You're done.
There's that, but no, otherwise, not much.
Too late.
It's on now. Going in. Time to get serious. Keep those gloves up.
Sure thing, Coach.
Alright, there we go. Now we're done.
Just fun stuff. See how the day goes.
Alright, so that's what we have for you. Thank you guys so much for joining us. You can find me on Twitter at ArmstrongTaryn or on Twitch, twitch.tv/Taryn.
Okay.
Finally managed to get those Doom rats, huh? Thanks, guys. You're the greatest. I was so dead in here, I thought I might have to close up shop for good. Hey, got an idea. Hear me out. If the guy who took care of the town's rat problem told everybody where he liked to shop, well, what do you say? I'll make it worth your while, of course. Give you some incentive. Talk you up to Weimer and my customers, and anybody else who listen. You'll be swimming in work before you know it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay then, that's what I like to hear. Seventh Heaven, the new merc in town and my little store. I can see it now. We're gonna clean up.
What do we got here?
Alright, guys. Heal in here back with it. Let's play over playing something out.
I'm checking previous episodes. How far on this? I feel like I'm good. I don't need this. Alright, so, go ahead and save. And then, I might do one more for today. I think that'll be it, though. Yeah, I think we're gonna end up playing this for, 3 hours around? Yeah, but for now, that's it. Thank you for watching.